twine here, 148 feet each roll. So for a light, this is the only one that had batteries. It's a small little clip light. It is LED, but this is the only thing that was metal that was kind of heavy duty that I could boil water in. It is steel. I also got another container. I got a ceramic cup to get this 3 liters of cranberry juice. So then another meal, I got 3 packs of ramen noodles, smoked sausage. I just wanted to tell you something that I went back to the store and exchanged the cranberry juice for a jug of water. Because the reason why I bought the cranberry juice was I wanted a jug to carry water in. And it was 3 liters, so I figured that would be a nice jug, plus I get the cranberry juice. Then as I went home, I was driving home, I thought about it. Why am I bringing cranberry juice into the woods? I never bring cranberry juice into the woods. Why all of a sudden now? So I went back and I exchanged cranberry juice for a jug of water instead, because I always drink water in the woods. Thing that I added, so you know exactly what I have. So here's my kit. Within this pack is, at the bottom I have my wool hoodie. I also have a pair of long johns. So that's, plus what I'm wearing is this shirt, t-shirt, pair of pants, boots, 1 pair of socks, my hat. I have a pair of gloves. Normal stuff I'd carry out into the woods for a day hike or just to come in the woods for the fall. It's about 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Been raining for the last 3 days. On these rainy days, I like to use these on my fire lay. These are pine cones. They are filled with pine pitch and pine sap. They're so flammable that once the fire hits the fire lay, this thing just erupts. Temperature out here is not bad. Just this long sleeve shirt is pretty good enough for now. I'm trying to give you updates. I'm trying to just bring you along with me and tell you what's going on, what's happening to me. I noticed too, one thing in survival is all about preparing your mind and preparing your body to endure. Because you're not going to have all the comforts that you normally have in everyday life, everyday suburban city life. You're living in the woods. So if you can calm your mind and change your mind, you'll become more aware of your surroundings. A lot of times when I first come out here, I just sit for a while. Just absorb where I really am. Just absorb the place. One of the things too that I'm trying to get to is on this property. It's a really large property, but on one side of the property, there's like it's a boundary line, and there's a camp there that I know of where there's trash all the time. They've always got bottles and all kinds of stuff. One time I found a wallet. One time. So I'm heading there. That's my first place. Before I get to an actual camp and make a shelter, I'm headed to scavenge, because I'm pretty sure I can find some containers and maybe some, who knows what's there. Maybe they have a tent and a sleeping bag. But yeah, so that's where I'm headed now. But I gotta be really quiet because I don't know if anybody's there now. So I'm gonna go and not film as much right now, so I can just be quiet and stealthy. So if there is somebody there, they don't know I'm there, and I can back away without them knowing I showed up. So that camp I told you about, that party camp, right over that ridge over there. So pretty below the ridge, so they can't really see me. Pretty hidden. I don't hear anybody. I've been here for a while. I don't hear any moving, rustling, no voices. It is a Friday, so I figured maybe somebody would be here. Maybe they'll come late at night, I don't know. But I'm gonna go scavenge that camp and see what I can find. Looks like someone was finding charcoal, which is a pretty cool idea. They stabbed a hole in it. But totally rusty. I guess I can make the chocolate. If I was here out here longer, I would take this, but it's only 24 hours, so I'm not gonna really need this. I swear, I feel like I'm playing a video game like Fallout or something. If you ever played Fallout, it's like a game you scavenge like that. Purell. It's like half filled. It's keeping that definitely. It looks like a Ziploc bag full of sugar maybe, but it's waterlogged. I guess I could keep the bag. Dump the sugar, I'll keep the bag. Maybe I'll do that. A bucket. A bucket. This is awesome. I am totally taking this bucket. I'm totally taking the bucket. Old box of Joe. Another score. An unopened bottle of water. The cap's still sealed, so I think I'm gonna take this as emergency water. See, if I don't have to boil water, I'm definitely not gonna do it. I don't have to. See what I found. An unopened package of salami, aluminum foil. I'm gonna take that. It's a cheap Walmart tarp. It looks like it's been out here a while, but there's probably little pinholes in it. But it would make a nice shelter. And I think I'm gonna take it. I don't want to carry it. I only have a small pack. I probably can lash it to the top. Oh, it's pretty nasty though. It looks like it's been there's water on it. It looks like there's algae all grown over it. I just don't want to be rained on tonight. And I know with this top I would be dry. Those are the choices you're gonna make, you know, if you guys take the top or not. Let me know in the comments if you would take this top. It looks pretty big. It looks like a 10 by 10. And I know, yes, final situation, score. I'm only here for a day, 24 hours. I don't know if it's worth carrying. Yes, I know it's a tarp. I know. It's shelter. Many nights I've slept under the stars. You know, when it didn't rain, I was fine. I got my blue tablecloth top, so that would work. That's only like a 4.5 by 9. It's tablecloth. It's all nasty. Looks like there's like plants growing. Oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it. I just hope I don't regret that move later on tonight. So it's getting really gloomy out here. Looks like it's gonna rain. I really hope that's not a bad idea that I didn't bring that tarp. It's like an easy thing to walk. We'll see. We'll see. I really don't have to walk over back here to get that tarp. It's too far. So yeah, I'm getting hungry. I might have one of those ramen noodles now. But I don't want to make a fire until I get to the actual place where I want to set up camp, because I don't want to make 2 fires. Conserve my energy, conserve my matches. Another thing too is I didn't eat anything extra. I just ate normal breakfast. I didn't have lunch because I started at 10 o'clock. It's been a few hours now of walking and scavenging. So I've been walking, and I have this like pack rat mentality. I have to, if I see things, I gotta gather them because I don't really have much with me. The temperature is crazy. It goes, some days it's warm, some days it's freezing. I did look at the temperature before I came here, so it's gonna be about mid 50s. Right now it's about mid 60s. So I figured eventually I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. And I don't have toilet paper, which, you know what? Toilet paper was really nice in the woods. But, you know, I didn't have $1 to buy toilet paper, which I should have. Thinking about it. I do have the wrapper. Some things came in, like the cup came in a wrapper. I could use that, but I'm gonna go natural. I'm gonna harvest a few of these. Hopefully I don't have to go. I took a really big dump before I came. This shelter thing. That's one thing, man, which you need a shelter. I was going to make a primitive shelter, and the rake would have definitely helped gather leaves and stuff. And I didn't bring that tarp, so I'm just going to rely on the dollar store tarp. Well, the dollar store tablecloth, which it's getting gloomy out, and I really hope it doesn't rain on me because it's going to be wet. Another thing too is I challenged myself that I didn't have like a emergency bag. I have my first aid kit with me. Which I forgot to say that, but I do have my first aid kit. But, so yeah, I have the first aid kit. Thing is too is I just don't want to get wet at night. So I think the tablecloth will be fine. I hope so. Which I'm going to build a kind of a primitive lean-to too, so I have a fire in front of it. Well, that's my plan. But I'm getting hungry, so I have those ramen noodles. But like I said, I want to start a fire until I get to my camp. I'm just gonna find a good location to set up camp. I'm starting to sweat. It's getting a little hot walking, hiking. Whew. Okay, that sucks. Well, just gotta keep going. Water's so important, in the woods. I try to carry as much as I can. It's a pain in the butt to boil it all, Usually I keep a bunch of water in my car too, just in case of emergencies. You can go a few days without food, or very little food, or water, get dehydrated, and that will take you out. That's what hunger does. I think I found the pretty good camp. This is where I'm gonna make my shelter. Where I am now, there is an airport in earshot. I can't hear it. I can hear planes landing and stuff. That's why sometimes if you've been watching my videos for a while, you hear planes because there's an airport next to this place. There is a road way that way. The sound travels. So once in a while, a truck will drive by or something, you can hear it. You ever just sit in the woods and just listen? It's nice.
Chicken.
My shelter's gonna be from this tree to this tree. Then I'll have a fire in the front. And I have a friend who's coming out to work. He also sort of does a challenge. He only has a $10 survival kit from the dollar store, but he's coming really late. He's gonna get a day out of work. This is pretty cool. The cordage suspension I made. It's just a piece of the branch, and I put this rope, my poly twine, and put it onto the branch. So now I can just unravel what I need. And I'll stay gravel because these rolls are cheap. There's 3 for $1. There's no core in the center. It just seems like it's wrapped upon itself. So that adds a core to it, and you literally just cut a piece off. Oh, but this knife, by the way, this thing is razor sharp. I don't know how long it'll stay that way, but I honed it with on the coffee cup. It's sharp. Yeah. So you have to do it with our necks. I'll tell you, man, doing this really makes you appreciate your saw. What I would do for a lap bender right now. I might even trade you my bucket for a lap bender. Reality is kind of hit me. It gets dark soon here, like 5 o'clock or so. That's a few hours away. And I still have at least a couple hours of work looking for wood and trying to break it down to make a debris shelter out of it. I don't think people realize debris shelters take a long time to make. They're easy to make, but they take a long time to make, especially if you have any tools. I'm using my hands. Can't baton with my Chinese knife, I'll break it. So I'm just going to use this ridge pole that I got here and see if I can string on my top, because I can feel some misting, and I don't want to get rained on. Let's just get my gear over. At least I get my gear inside, and I have a place to tuck underneath and just wait out the rain when it comes. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is the party tablecloth, which is I think it's like a 4x5 times 9 feet. So it's a pretty long top. It's short on one side, but it's pretty long. See how it works. So this top is super, super flimsy. If you look, I just put pressure on it. I already made a wrinkle in it. It's gonna have to suffice. It's gonna have to do. Now, this kit is not a long-term kit. This is like a one-hit wonder kit. So there you go. Here's my shelter. Hopefully it lasts. Any embers or any kind of brush hits this thing and it is tearing a hole in it. So hopefully I can film this whole thing. I just ran out of one battery. I have 3 batteries. And I'm hoping I have enough batteries for this. So I'm gonna make a little fire pit here. I'm not gonna have a fire yet. 1, I want to throw my top. 2, I don't want to waste firewood. Hey, for a Chinese knife, it still makes feather sticks. Really thin curls too. Such a thin knife. Everything is just so wet. But I'm going to burn the fire to kill anything that was on it. So whatever's on that aluminum foil is dead. The half off the rock so it wouldn't get hot. So I can actually grab it off the fire. Now time to cook up the sausage. I'll tell you, for a cheap blade, it's really sharp. So what I'm doing here is I'm making a skewer to cook the sausage. Hey, something about me is I have IBS, so I don't eat certain types of food. And sometimes this cheap processed food just Mess through my stomach. So there's my sausage slash hot dog in the dollar store. Not that bad. It looks like a hot dog. I pinned those hot dogs to a tree to keep them off the ground, away from my camp, so my camp doesn't smell like dollar store hot dogs. You get that feeling when you're in the woods? It's like someone's watching you. My camp's not that hidden. It's blue tarp, so blue tablecloth. I am on private land, so there shouldn't be anybody here. There's my imagination. So here's my flashlight. It's starting to get dark out, so I'm gonna put it up. Not bad. Ooh, the button to turn it on and off is really loose. See it? Not bad though. It's definitely a little light. One cool thing about this little lamp, that attaches to your hat. So I can be hands-free, kind of like that lamp. I am so bummed. I stepped on my ramen noodles in the dark. It's all over the ground. Completely flat. Now one more left. Oh, that's so crazy. Yeah, so pretty much we just hit this, sitting here watching the fire. Not much to do. We ate our ramen noodles. Survival, like, well, this is more camping, if you ask me. Well, it's more of just a waiting game. It's nice.